The White House released an extended look into BTS's visit on Tuesday. Stay tuned. Welcome to Current BTS. Thanks for joining us. We meant Current Korea. Yeah, we're having an identity crisis. Yesterday, the White House released an extended look into BTS's visit from Tuesday, May 31st. The video intro shows the president playing butter to the group to lighten the atmosphere and to use as an icebreaker. First, I gotta say, that would be cringy if that was me in front of the President of the United States. Have you ever heard yourself from a video you took of yourself? Anyway, the president looks like he wants to start dancing, but decides better. The video transitions from the intro to showing the guys looking all dapper in an interlude, and then transitioning again into the start of their visit. One thing to note here in this section is RM and V shake Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre's hand with both hands, a sign of respect when meeting someone new for the first time. You'll see RM do the left hand under the right arm version since he was holding something in his hand. Then V do the left hand to the stomach version, both variations of the two-handed handshake. Parents taught him right. They then move to the briefing room, a topic which we covered earlier this week, which we'll put a link in the description below. Freeze frame. A summary of that video is right here. The press doing an impression of Army. After the speech, it shows Press Secretary Jean-Pierre taking a photo with the group. Now, I understand we joke around with the press doing an impression of Army, but they're the biggest band in the world. Of course you're gonna go take a picture with them. That's the obvious thing to do, but what is this guy doing over here? He's acting like he's checking his email. Maybe he's XOL. Okay, XOL, that was just a joke. Or maybe he's the brilliant social media guy who invited BTS just to up the view count. 2 million subscribers and only 6,000 views? Come on now. Not forgetting the importance of the day, the video talks about how the group felt the need to speak out and raise awareness of the issue as a group of artists who have tried to transcend language and cultural barriers, and how they wanted to talk about the power of diversity. They then meet Vice President Harris, who has the same message that when the group speaks to the people, it reminds them they're not alone in fighting hate. RM mentions that they want to give back the love they've received and how the visit was a historical and big day for them. They feel happy to make a positive impact, but do feel the great responsibility at the same time. Finally, they move on to the meeting with the president. The 7 members follow the president into the Oval Office, looking starstruck. You don't see that every day. During the extended meeting footage, President Biden recalls his early years in politics and mentions that famous people got involved in civil rights and what BTS is doing is making a difference. BTS mentions that when they first heard news of the invitation to the White House to discuss Asian hate crimes and Asian inclusion, everyone felt that they definitely needed to go and thanks President Biden for his efforts. President Biden mentions to them to not underestimate the power the group has in delivering positive messages and finishes with, "This is one president who appreciates you," to which the fellas are moved. Gotta tell mom. Finally, it shows Grandpa showing the guys family pictures and telling stories. That transcends cultural barriers too. And finally, the video finishes with this moment. The guys are walking normally, but RM is trying to focus on presumably prepared statements. Can you imagine the pressure this 20-something-year-old is under at this moment? Would you be able to do it? You can check out the video on the White House YouTube page or at the Twitter handle @POTUS. That's it for today. Thanks for joining us. That's what's in the news for Current Korea.